Good evening. It's December 14th of 2022 and we're just going to stoke up the fire a little bit. We got to keep the cabin hot enough here. Got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, head out to Idaho. But meanwhile, we're just going to throw a log in the fire. I don't have a log splitter, so I just got a bigger stove. Now this here particular oven, stove, burner, can take 10 by 18 inch round. So I stick that in there. This is going to burn away all night. Close the draft off. But to keep it burning, the trick is you're going to throw a little small wood in behind. That'll just keep it smoldering away overnight, keep the place warm enough. But then what we're going to do is, once this here is done here, we're going to move over to the table there, and it's going to go through a little bit of photography equipment I got. When I first started this YouTube thing, I didn't think it'd take too much, but I started out with just a smartphone, and so far, the smartphone is my favorite, what we're videoing on right now. And I also got a package in the mail, a couple packages actually. So we'll go and take a look what we got. My new toy. I don't know who has more fun, me or Luna, or the cats. They just can't figure that out. Actually, I think Luna gets a kick out of this thing more than the cats do. Oh yeah, that got things going. What I use for equipment here is basically I got this tripod right here, pretty damn flimsy. The only thing that I really like about it, and I keep this attached, is the remote on off, like record stop for my smartphone. The rest of the darn thing is not really very good. I'm not too excited about it. Pretty flimsy, but it does do a job. This is just like a base, and I have attachments, and you can raise it up and, you know, put it forward and top, you know, at an angle. You can do different things with it. And I do have an attachment. Actually, the attachment's on the tripod right now holding my smartphone. So I can, you know, rig it up like that and just put it stationary on a, like if it's on a ledge or a shelf or something like that. So I kind of like that thing, so that's a positive there. This here particular camera, Panasonic HD, and it is a good little video camera, but it doesn't have any Bluetooth capability. Like I can't put a Bluetooth mic to it, as far as I know anyway. Maybe I have to research that, but I don't think so. I don't have a Bluetooth mic in the first place, but if I get one. But it does have a adequate, like it does record adequately as far as I'm concerned. Like, we're not Panavision here. So it does record, and it gets the thing across. It's about 8 years old. That dates it. This here mic I have, and I've used it just for narration on a video. It's no darn good otherwise. It's a corded thing, has a battery in it. You turn it on, off, and it attaches or haphazardly to that Panasonic, and it will give a noise reduction, which is okay, but it's still not where I want to be. So it's workable. This little gem, I just got this, and it's actually it's a 360 degree camera. Kind of like it, but it's kind of limited. Like, unless I got to do a lot more learning on it. And I do have it on this here. This is a nice little tripod. You can wrap it around a post or hook it onto a lot of different things to hold the camera, which is, it's a good thing. It didn't come with the camera. Nothing comes with the camera except the sleeve. And so it's actually a pretty good little camera. I've used it a couple of times in a video, and it's great. It does give you a very large panoramic view. So I like it. I'm going to keep it, that's for sure. Some of that other stuff is pretty iffy. Like, especially the Panasonic. Good camera and everything, but it's today's standards, it's bulky and not too modern. So this is good. This little jewel here, Apex Cam, cheap darn GoPro knockoff, but it does. I've been using it the last couple of videos, and it's actually not too bad. Works good for me. The only thing wrong with it, once you put it in this waterproof case, the microphone is moot. So I've got to narrate the videos. It does have this chest mount, and it does have the head mount, forehead mount, or a hard hat or whatever, but it does have a mount that, you can do different things. I haven't used the head mount yet. I've used the chest mount a little bit. Takes a little bit of getting used to, like making sure you're focused in on the thing you're working on or talking about. So that's kind of good. These other, this is a suction cup, goes on a hard surface, smooth hard surface, and like a windshield or a metal panel. And then it has various attachments that'll clip in. Works okay. I like it. That's for, driving down on the road. You have your camera in front of you on the highway. So that's pretty good. And this is just another thing that screws onto the base of the tripod, and you can clip your camera on there. I got probably another dozen other things there that, when you buy camera equipment, especially, through eBay and whatnot, and this, that, and the other thing, and you just get a bag full of shit, and you can use some of it, and some other stuff you're never going to use. So anyway, that's all that stuff that I've been using, just getting used to it. Oh, what I did pick up for parts today, they finally come in. The points for the old Clark forklift. So when I get another spare minute, when I get home before dark, maybe I can get the points in there, get that forklift running smoothly. So what we have in the box, I'm just going to take a guess. As you can see, it's shown air miles. So I used up a bunch of air miles that I had stored up for many years. Decided I won't have the opportunity to use them up for anything else. I always thought I was going to go, buy airplane tickets and travel like that, something like that, but I always found it way easier and less complicated, cheaper probably, just to use the air miles for products and then pay the airline ticket and all the airport, because you've got to pay the airport tax and all that kind of taxes anyway. So I just went with that as long as I was using, like, traveling. And look at that, they put that little box in this big box, And whatever this little piece of paper is supposed to do, I don't know. But anyway, so now we got a little box and a big box. So, need the knife back. We'll just cut her open. That'll be a first clue, HP. Another empty box. Okay, we got the charge pack and the cord, power cord, more packing. And of course it is a HP laptop. I'm not going to bother firing it up or anything. Just a regular laptop. I think everybody's seen a laptop. But what I've found, oh, it's kind of nice. Look at that unit. What I've found with, I don't need a laptop for any other reason other than making videos. I just need something to process the, do the editor. I could do it on my smartphone, but it's too small. I'm half blind, need glasses. This here is much better, even with glasses, but it'll be much better, it's big. And then I can take it around. Plan on, not that I plan on doing more motorcycling. I've been motorcycling for 30 years. Longer than that, actually, but 30 years, like, of deckers and stuff like that, touring. I got this because I can't pack the PC on there. Mainly because the PC has got a Windows 7, so that's kind of predating it down to about 10 years old. And then every time I'm working on videos, I got to free up more C drive space and whatnot. It just can't handle it just doesn't have the capacity to work with what I need. This thing will. I don't know all the specs on it, but I'm sure it's going to handle it. I could make more room on the C drive, or on the old PC, the tower. But I used it in my business, and my administrator, I was married to the administrator, and I don't have the wherewithal to eliminate a lot of the programs, a lot of the free up a lot of the space. So that's the way that is. So anyway, that's what we got for this evening, and we're going to carry on. I have to head out to Idaho in the morning, do another lumber haul, and then probably a couple more loads of logs the next day. In fact, there will be a couple more loads of logs the next day. That'll be a wrap. So then I got the next video planned out for Saturday and Sunday. All right, have a good evening, you guys, and we will catch up to you later.